TwitchCon, Thursday morning at 4:15 a.m. I left my home. I had a flight at I think 7:15 to leave here. I got onto a flight that is nowhere near big enough for me. Both width-wise and ouch, my knees being shoved into the back of someone's seat. I always wonder if that is annoying for the person in front of me, but there's nothing that I can do because I have very long legs. So my knees are bigger than the space I am provided. Once I landed in San Diego, all the flight there was nothing to really speak of. Nothing happened, which is exactly the way I want my flights to go. Take off on time, land on time. Great. So I got there and had about an hour to kill until Mama Flash landed. So with it being an airport, I played a bunch of Pokemon Go. The airport had a ton of Dynamax spots. If you've played Pokemon Go recently, you know what those are. If you have not, they are the implementation of, I think, Sword and Shield's Dynamax and Gigantamax, which currently has Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Skwovet, and Wooloo. And then I think that day or maybe the day before, they released Beldum as a Dynamax boss to fight. Took out a whole bunch of those real quickly, and the very last one was Beldum. Now, going into this fight with Beldum, I had no idea that there were different levels of Dynamax battles, similar to raid battles. I got my ass handed to me by Beldum. Like, straight up ass handed to me. So I was like, okay, I need to do something. So I took two of my Charmanders and I evolved them to Charizard. Ass still handed to me. Then I changed their moves and powered one up. And then I finally, with all of that, nearly 100,000 Stardust, over 100 candies invested, I was finally able to beat the Beldum. Then Mama Flash landed, and I don't remember when we did our first Beldum, but it was, I think it was right before we went and got our badges. So Mama Flash landed, we got all our stuff, went to the hotel. We got there about 11-ish. On the way to the hotel, I caught my first Wiglet. So we found a white peen along the beach. Mama Flash did not catch it though, because she was not paying attention to it. This is relevant for later. And we went to the hotel. So our thoughts with the hotel, check-in was in like 3 or 4. So we thought we'd ask, hey, you know, is it possible to get in early? Or if not, we could at least leave our bags there while we went across to the convention center to go get our TwitchCon badges. Because TwitchCon itself started Friday, but you could pick up your badge for entry on Thursday, which is why we went so early. So we went and got our badges. We stood in a really long line and waited a really long time. And we finally got our badges. And they hand us the TwitchCon gift. That everybody in attendance gets this TwitchCon gift. And it's probably in this pile somewhere that I can't reach. But it is a plastic, like, satchel baggy, like yay wide, maybe yay tall And inside of it, there is acne cream and two like Joy-Con or Joy thumbstick covers that I don't think would fit like a PS5 or an Xbox controller or thumbstick. I'd honestly be surprised if they fit the C stick on a GameCube. That was basically it, and I think there was some like advertisement in there as well. There was the baggy, acne cream, and joystick covers. Uh-huh. That was, oh right, it was a coupon for more acne cream. That's right. I'm gonna jump into my donjon if anyone wants to join. Because, you know, having a little bit of feedback on these things and laughter and stuff is always enjoyable. But anyway, so before that, the hotel let us check in. We got our room. We went and set our stuff down. We went and got our badges. And then there was a line after getting our badge that said 21 plus registration. I was like, huh, I don't think I've ever seen that before. So I asked them, I was like, so what is the 21 plus registration for? Because I've seen something like that in the past at like an anime convention where they had like an adult only section, where you had to like prove that you're of, I don't know if it's 18 or 21 to get into those. I think it was 18. So like the lady I asked tells me that on the second floor there's a spot to buy alcohol, and that's what that's for. I'm like, oh, I'm in. So I try to go get in line, and as soon as I'm getting in line, this dude comes up to me. He's like, no, partners only. I'm like, oh. So this is, you can go buy alcohol in the partners only lounge is what I'm hearing. And this was the first instance of, haha, you're not allowed. There was a lot of instances of, haha, you're not allowed this weekend, this TwitchCon. I honestly felt like this was the most, I don't feel like exclusive is the right word, because that, excluding, I think, is the word I'm looking for. It's the most I've ever felt excluded from things. So after we got all that stuff taken care of, you know, we went back to the hotel. And what did we do Thursday night? Thursday night was not Subway, was it? Mama Flash, do you remember, was Thursday night the night we got Subway, or was that Friday night? I feel like that was Thursday night. I thought Subway was Friday night. Was Thursday night the night that we tried finding somewhere and everywhere was basically closed? Oh wait, no, that was the Subway night. What did we do for food Thursday night? I can't remember. Anyways, so we just kind of hung out at the hotel the rest of Thursday. We thought about going to the zoo, but the zoo, like, entry to the zoo was like $70 a person, and it was a decent bit away from where we were staying. So it was let's just relax for today. We're gonna have enough going on. So Thursday was also the partner party. which obviously not invited. Just from hearing about it, they made big streamers feel welcome, but fuck everyone else. Yeah, so I will actually get to that a little bit more. Chase, you are really making this difficult. So Friday rolls around. We go to breakfast at the I think we had breakfast Thursday at Mary Jane's, which is the Hard Rock Hotel's restaurant. But Friday we went to the Broken Yoke Cafe, and I had the best. Wait, am I thinking the right day? Saturday. Yeah. So Friday we went to Broken Yoke Cafe. I had the best biscuits and gravy that I've had in a very long time. Chase, you are working your way further and further up my arm, and it's getting to sleep. Very good, very, very, very good. And after talking with a few people, everybody that we talked with that had been to Broken Yoke agreed best place to have breakfast in San Diego for TwitchCon. To the point that we went back on Monday, but obviously I'll get into that on Monday for the Monday things. We had breakfast there. We got up at like 8, went and had breakfast, and then we were in line about 5 or 10 minutes before 10 o'clock, which is when the convention opened. 10 o'clock hits, the line starts moving, we make it through security just to get into another line. They finally opened the convention at like 10:15 or 10:30. Oh, excuse me. Hang on, Pub. And so we go in, and so here's my plan usually for, oh, thank you, Bobby. Usually for TwitchCon. My first thing that I want to do when it comes to TwitchCon is I want to go to the booths that I am like drastically interested in or affiliated with. So we walked around a little bit and we talked with Blurp. Now, Thursday night, there was also a party for Blurp that was invite only. Unfortunately, we got declined. So could not go to the Blurp party. But they said that, you know, if you had applied, you could, you know, mention to them at the booth, hey, I, you know, was supposed to, you know, I applied, and they would give you something. So so TwitchCon badge. And then here is the back of it. And so Blurp, when we went and saw them, had 2 separate things. One was a like wheel spin that you would do to win a prize, and the other thing was obviously the gift for mentioning the thing. So when I spun the wheel, I ended up winning a free t-shirt. Now granted, initially the end of my spin landed on a free year's subscription of Blurp, and then the wheel started going the opposite direction that I had spinned it, and went like halfway around the wheel, landed on a free t-shirt, which is the shirt that I was wearing Wednesday night. It had a picture of the Blurp mascot, which you can see Blurpy here. Chase, I don't need your tail pointing. Blurpy's up here, the red star. And then at the bottom it has what I'm assuming is Japanese, and on the back it says, even baddies get saddies. So it was really nice to get, and actually the shirt is really, really nice. So I do like the shirt, and I appreciate that from them. The thing that I got from not being not being allowed into the party is this. So it is just a little like keychain-esque thing. Personally, I don't know that I feel that that's like, so the important thing to note about the party is the party had other like companies at the party that Blurp works with. So there were networking opportunities at the party, which is the big thing I was excited about. I heard that the Blurp party and Blurp and Meld party was not great in terms of like the actual organization of the event. But obviously I was not there. And if you attach that to your badge, everyone will see it and ask if you were at, yes, everyone will ask if you were at the party, and then you have to tell them, no, this is what I got for being denied access to the party. So my guess is even if you went to the party, you got one of these. So that was, it was nice to talk to Blurp, but at the same time, it kind of sucks that we did all that work to get affiliated with Blurp just to not be cared about. Which I get that, you know, there's bigger streamers and it's all about numbers, right? Like, it's all about numbers, and they care about the bigger communities because the bigger communities make them more money. That's, you know, completely reasonable. Did hear from a streamer that a lot of people were roofied. So I don't know. Denied, indeed. I feel like I saw less reports of that than usual. I saw several companies that were actually giving out drink covers specifically to try to help against that. What did you just do, Cat? I did see that there were some that, you know, got roofied in some way, but I mean, that does happen every year. And I will say, I know TwitchCon gets a lot of hate for that, but I was talking with Axel about this. I think it was Axel. Maybe it was Plushy. I can't remember. The problem is that I think this happens at all conventions. The problem is TwitchCon is much more tied to social media in terms of attendees than, say, an anime convention. Like, if it happens to someone at an anime convention, there's probably not a lot of people following them on Twitter to like spread that information around, whereas content creators have a much larger audience that follow them, and therefore that information gets spread a lot easier. So while I do think Twitch does have a problem with it, and I don't think it's good, I do think it's not just Twitch though. And I feel like it was less so this year than past years. Hi. Thank you, Chase. So, we went to Blurp, and then I always like to check out, see what's kind of new around, and the first day I tend to avoid the big booths. And when I say the big booths, I'm talking about Elgato, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, a couple of the charities I try to avoid because they're big. Honda, I don't know that we ever went to Honda. Actually, I don't know that I ever went to the big booths. Basically the ones that everybody kind of like goes there, those are the ones I tend to avoid. Especially on day one. Not because I don't want to go to them, but just because day one, they're packed. Day two, they're really packed because that's the big day. And day three, you know, if you get a chance, great. So after we stopped at Blurp, we talked with a couple places. Hi, Halcon. How are you? Mama Flash or Jenny, can we get a shout out for Halcon?
Well,
Is that the Bracken? Oh!
Oh my god!
I don't think I've seen that giant spider before.
He's trying to get away. He can't get away from the spider.
Practice.
That's awesome. Things are good. How are you? I'm doing good. We're just kind of going over TwitchCon. So after we talked with them, I talked with a couple other booths that like just kind of introduced and looked into and stuff like that. And then we stopped at the Western Digital booth, which was doing these cute little, let's see if I can do this without breaking my badge. They did these cute little SanDisk Pokemon badges. And what they were was they had 4 different stations that you could go to each day to earn a raffle ticket. The first one that we went to was a claw machine that had some pretty neat Pokemon swag in it. Like there were plushy Pokeballs and plushy Pokemon themselves. And then there was like a touch screen wheel that you could spin, and I think no matter what you got, you would get the same prize, which now that Chase is not in my lap, I can kind of start showing things. So this, let me easily get this out of the bag. So this is what they gave away. This is actually pretty nice keychain. I don't actually know what this is. It's not a flash drive as far as I can tell. Because one, it's bendy. I think it's just meant to be a keychain of a graphics card. So I've got several of these that at some point I'll probably give a couple of them away. Whenever we do our next rounds of giveaways, I'm gonna give away a bunch of TwitchCon stuff. Hi Chase. So that was the second booth, was you know, hit the screen and they give you these. What's this? Okay. The third spot was you're supposed to go up there and like the little, you can kind of see on here at the bottom, if the light at the bottom, you can see the Snorlax there. They had actual like physical versions of the, oh boy, now I messed up the camera. Oh wait, it's back. They had physical versions of those that you could hold up and take a picture with. Unfortunately, when I took the picture with it, the picture did not transfer from the camera to the employee's phone, so she couldn't send me the picture that I took. A Flash got a picture, but I never got mine. And then the third one was sitting in their chair holding, I don't know if it was a like hard drive or what it was they had you hold, but like, and go like this, and then, you know, post it to social media, and they'd give you another raffle ticket. So we did that. We did all 4 of those. We got our raffle tickets. None of us won anything from Western Digital over the weekend. Some of their giveaways were also stuff from AverMedia, which was the next booth that we went to, who was also doing raffles over the weekend. And basically with AverMedia, to get your raffle tickets, you just had to follow them on socials and show them that you did. So by doing it the first day, if you screenshotted that you did it, that gave you, you know, more tickets the next couple days. And Friday, we didn't win any of the raffles. Like any raffles of any kind, we didn't win. So then we went, let's see here. I think a lot of Friday was like then going and sitting down, checking out the next booth. We found Mama Flash a giant capybara. Like when I say giant capybara, I mean like yay big, like Eevee size down here. Capybara, maybe even bigger. Hi Melissa. And she got that. And then I think about that time, I think we'd stopped by a dev booth, one of the indie games for, I think it's called Ultra Mega Cats. And we were talking with the dev of that game, and they were having issues getting their computers in from the airport. So he had said to come back at some point later that weekend. That way we could try the game. And just, you know, cats, right? So I gave him a chase sticker, which this will come up later. Remember this chase sticker. So then we went back to the hotel to drop off the capybara and a bunch of the stuff that we'd already gotten. And I think, what did we do for lunch? It wasn't pretzels. We had pretzels for breakfast on Saturday. Was that Friday? Mexican food with Axel was Friday? I thought that was Saturday. I'm confusing my days. Yes, pretzels for breakfast. I don't know. I'm getting my days confused. So one of the days we went to lunch with Axel, and we went to this Mexican restaurant, and I had brisket tacos, or a brisket burrito with waffle fries on it. It was really dry. It was not great. I did not finish it. But we sat there and talked quite a bit because I hadn't talked with Axel in quite some time. We felt really bad for the guy in the, like, not booth, but at the table that was adjacent to ours, because he was up on a higher level, and the tarp above it kept dropping water because it had rained, and it just like drenched the chair. Thankfully no one was sitting there, but still, it scares the living crap out of you. Oh, that was our dinner Thursday. We went to a Sonic the Hedgehog cafe. Food, the fries, the chili cheese fries were really good. The hot dog was pretty expensive. Cool to visit once. Would not go again. And then we kind of just went and browsed around the floor of the convention and just, you know, looked around at stuff. We stopped at a couple of the charity booths. I don't think we did any events or anything that day. And then we went back to the hotel, relaxed for a little bit, and we tried to go get some dinner. We went to like 3 or 4 different places that just either were just too loud and you like basically couldn't even hear yourself talk, so we left. Or the menu just didn't have anything that we would eat. Mama Flash and I are both pretty picky. And I'm not even sure which one of us is actually the more picky person at this point. So, anyways, so we're laying there after all that and end up, we're looking at the restaurants and we're like, you know what? There's a Subway 2 blocks from the hotel. It's 24 hours. Let's just go get Subway, take it back to the hotel room and relax. So we did that. And I made the suggestion to Mama Flash, rather than getting up at 8 a.m., that way we could go to breakfast before we go to the convention center. What if instead we got up at 9:30, so an hour and a half extra sleep? That's a good start. And we get Auntie Annie's pretzels for breakfast instead. And Mama Flash was all for this plan. Both of us like our sleep. Not that I ever get any of it, but we like our sleep. So, Saturday morning. Oh, what happened Friday night? Was Friday night... Friday night supposed to be the 7 days party, or was that Saturday night? It was Friday night. It was supposed to be the 7 days to die party. Was it Saturday night? Oh, we went to Fogo. No, it was Friday night because we went to Fogo on Saturday night. So the 7 days and Lurk It party was Friday night. It started at like 7 p.m. and went to midnight. Well, we had applied a couple weeks ago. Never heard anything. Thursday, we'd run into Pocket in Foo Bar at some point. They had mentioned
sit down.
They had just mentioned that they had just been to the venue for the party. Still didn't hear anything about our ability to go to the party. Friday, we talked with them at some point. Mama Flash even mentioned that we hadn't actually been invited to go to the party. Nothing. So Friday night rolls around at 7 o'clock. All right, chat, let me ask you this. If you, at the time the party starts at 7 p.m., if you have not heard, you have not gotten a response about your ability to go to the party, what do you assume from there? Mama Flash isn't allowed to answer. Do you assume I should just go and see if I can get in? Or do you just assume I'm probably not allowed? Which one would you assume at that point? You would stay home.
Lucid, intelligent, well thought out objection.
Probably not allowed.
Overruled.
I'd assume I wasn't getting in. Great. I love all these responses because you know why? That's exactly what I thought too. And I was kind of pissed about that. Because one of the things I hate the most is people who can't communicate. I know I can be bad about communication at times, but just a simple yes or no answer, or hey, here's a reason, whatever, is important to me. I'm not good about reaching out to people, but I do try to at least communicate when something is going on. At 9:30, so 2.5 hours after the party had started, I got an email approving me to go to the party. 2.5 hours after it had started. Now, I didn't see this till 10:30. So I see it 3.5 hours after the party had started, with only about an hour left to go of the party. Mama Flash never got a response.
Denied.
And let me make this clear. Mama Flash's numbers, in terms of like, if this is a numbers game, of, hey, who has better numbers, to get into the party? Mama Flash has better numbers than I do. She, by all means, she technically should get in before I do. She never got a response. So at that point, what do? Do you go to the party? Now
hey,
that
you want this? You want this?
No.
you guys go to the party, or do you just, what the fuck, screw this? I'm curious what you guys would do. Because one, it's at the point where I can go and Mama Flash can't. I'd be going somewhere else having my own damn party. F you. All right. So yeah, I honestly felt a little insulted that it really felt like a sorry, some people decided that they weren't going to be able to show up, so now we have space for you. You weren't good enough to get in while these people were coming. And believe me, I have no idea if this is actually the case or not, but this is what it feels like. And with no communication and no responses, and I did, you know, we mentioned to the people, you know, and I tweeted at Lurkit, who was giving 5 free entries into the party for anyone that found their employees at TwitchCon. I tweeted, I was like, so what about those of us that haven't heard? Haven't heard from any of them. And then when I got the email, I tagged both Lurkit and 7 Days, being like, what the heck? Why did it take so long? Like, why is this given to me 2.5 hours after the party had started? Never heard anything from them. So I'm very salty about all this still to this point. And you guys may have noticed that we didn't play 7 Days on Wednesday. The 7 Days server has been shut down. It will not be opened again. The game has been uninstalled. And as of right this minute, I have no plans of playing it again. You know, maybe if some communication happens and, you know, things get cleared up, maybe again in the future. But for now, sorry, I'm not putting my time and effort into something like that when that's how I get treated. I know I'm probably a nobody to them and only somewhat of a somebody because of Beetle and CB, because they have had good numbers. But at the same time, I've put 1,000 hours into that game. I have talked a lot of good things about the game. I have been honest at times about the game and how I felt some changes were needed. And if this is the way I'm going to get treated, I don't want to work with that. You know, a simple communication of, hey, we didn't have enough spaces, your numbers weren't high enough. That's all it would have taken to solve this. Or is someone just saying, hey, we don't know, you know? But anyways, past the saltiness for now. Saturday morning, we go get our pretzels. And we go sit down, eat some pretzels. Well, actually, let me start that story over. We walk up to the pretzel booth, and I order 2 pretzels with cheese and a Mountain Dew. And I tell Mama Flash to order. Mama Flash orders a Pepsi, and I'm like, aren't you getting a pretzel? She's like, wait, you ordered 2 pretzels for yourself? Like, yeah, I'm hungry. Like, I'm a big boy. A pretzel ain't gonna last me long. And then she orders a pretzel. And I got through most, like a pretzel and a half. And then we went to Artist Alley. And speaking of, that is in the other room. Let me grab it real quick. Chase, entertain chat while I go to the other room. Did he entertain? Did he do the entertaining, or was he just laying here like a little bum? Nope, not at all. Of course. So we were walking around Artist Alley, and I am usually really bad about spending a decent amount of money at Artist Alley. I bought one thing from Artist Alley this year. And we were just walking by, and the person who I bought this from. Just was a really bright, positive person. Just said hi and started talking with us. And I know that this is like a sales ploy. Like, I'm not trying to say like she was trying to take advantage of us. It's just like, it's a sales tactic of, you know. But I was already looking at this, considering buying it. And then she was such a wonderful human being. It locked in the sale. So her name is Attack Rack. Attack Rack, which is like Attack Raccoon. And at some point I'll get the spelling for you guys. I don't know that I have it right here. I've got it somewhere in some of my stuff. But she made this lovely I like frogs. And I saw this. Oh, thank you, Mama Flash. And we started talking with her, and she recognized like, we talked about Zelda randomizers and we talked about some other stuff, but so yeah. So I saw this and I was like, oh my god, I need to get this for Jenny. So this is going to Jenny. Because I couldn't not. So yeah. So we did that. And then the rest of the day we pretty much spent down at the on the convention floor. We went back to AverMedia. We went back to Western Digital for a little bit of stuff. And then at some point, Mama Flash got tired and we took some stuff back, and Mama Flash stayed at the hotel. I relaxed for a little bit and went back for the raffles. So we're now talking like 4 or 5 o'clock ish. Oh yeah, on times. So I went, oh, and I meant to mention Western Digital did give this lovely wireless charger to a bunch of people. So we did get a wireless charger from them, which is really cool. I will make use of that at some point. And I can't remember if I have a second one in here or not. But so Western Digital raffle, nothing. AverMedia, on the other hand, I had Mama Flash's tickets and I had my tickets. And I actually won at the AverMedia raffle. Now let me describe a little bit about how AverMedia's raffles went. They gave away 4 to 5 ish lower end raffle prizes, and they gave away then like a webcam and then a capture card. Each day that was kind of how I went. And I don't want to say lower end like in a I'm not appreciative way. I say it more of in a like it wasn't tech. So like from a tech company you tend to expect tech, right? So one of the things that we got was this Elena AverMedia mouse pad, which I have been waiting to actually open to start making use of until I could do show and tell. So we're gonna unwrap this. So this is the mouse pad. It's very nice, very nice. I'm hoping that uh-oh. Chase is on the move. He's like, what's that? That looks like something I could be laying on. Yeah, he is all over this at the moment. Hang on. Uh-oh. Kitty booty. All right, so I'm gonna put this on my desk now. I've been waiting. Can you not show your butthole? Thank you. All right, so that was prize number 1. Really? You're knocking shit off the desk. Cats, man, cats. Good Lord. I haven't heard that in a long time. Alright, so the second prize that we got was this towel. I haven't actually like opened it to see what it looks like fully, but it looks like Galaga-esque. Me. It says AverMedia. So this was pretty cool. I very much like it. Again, so like I say this is like lower end, but it's just mostly, I mean, like it's not tech. When I say lower end. This is a crotch towel based on length. Yes. It is specifically for wrapping around your massive dong. That's how that works. I'm gonna put this back in the bag. And again, I don't know what all of this will be things I keep versus things I put in raffles as giveaways for the channel, but there will be things. And then the other thing, which this will definitely be raffled off, is an Elena t-shirt. It is size 2XL. So I fully expect this to be something I raffle off because I can't fit it. But it's a very nice t-shirt. So those are the 3 things we won from the giveaway, from the raffle. Oh, and here. So this is the TwitchCon gift. So we got little Joy-Con caps. And everybody's needed acne cream. And then here is the baggie with the advertisement. So yeah, that's really all it is. So and whatever, sure. Oh, there's handles in the bag, so the acne cream just kind of fell out. Anyways, face wash. Okay, whatever. Well, it says acne on it. Either way. Oh. Ads start in 40 seconds. So I should probably plan that out. So anyways, we got that. I can't remember if we saw Plushie on Friday or Saturday the first time. I want to say we saw Plushie on Friday. Really, Chase? Really? All right, I gotta fix the webcam. He's pushing everything around. He's like, oh my god, there's so much stuff going on. I need to be involved. It's gotta be mine. All right, let me fix the webcam here. All right, camera control, autofocus off, autofocus on. Much better. I can kind of go over a couple other random things that I got. So at some point we talked with DStream, which is another like monetization platform. So I got this sweet hat. You can't go wrong with a bucket hat. Probably, I don't know. I might keep it. I might give it away. It's a cool hat. It's got a donut on it. And then this side, D-Stream. So, all right, ads have started. So I'm gonna hold off on doing anything super cool until after that. At some point, we went to the World Wildlife Foundation.
God, he's so
What about
goddamn
what?
cool!
Why are you licking the bag? Stop. Why? What about 7 days, host? But at some point, we went to the World Wildlife Foundation booth. And I got a pair of tiger socks. I don't know that I will personally wear them, but you know, they're. Stop licking the bag! Good lord! But they're socks. So, you know, socks. I don't have words other than socks. What else? Let's save that. So we got another AMD and Western Digital like keychain doohickey mabobber. We got a hat from Peloton. A TwitchCon Peloton hat. Again, not sure if I'll keep it or put it in the giveaways, but that may end up being in the giveaway stuff. We got this wonderful, this was from the Humane Society that we went, yeah, Peloton, the bike company. They had a spot over there where you could do like a biking challenge. And I didn't do it, but they were coming around giving around hats. So, I mean, who doesn't want a free hat? But the Humane Society had a booth, and they had an exclusive pin they were giving out. So we got this nice exclusive pin. At some point, I would like to get a, like, I know, like, I really need to get a sticker book to, like, put people's stickers in that I get over time. I think Mama Flash's stuff is in the file somewhere. Wait, how did this get over there? And all right, I'm gonna wait a second here. What else can I? We saw Garfield and MyStar, Arrow Garfield and MyStar at breakfast on Friday at the Broken Yoke, and we saw them Monday at the Broken Yoke. Or wait, yeah. And one of their friends gave us this tarot card sticker that is like their business card-esque. So I thought this was really neat. Try and get it to show a little bit better. Fortunately, my lighting does not like it, but I think the tarot card stuff is a really cool idea. I don't know. I did find the One Piece, indeed. I don't know which one Mama Flash got. I can't remember. Put that here. So then at some point, as I mentioned, we ran into Plushie, and Plushie is one of the people that I was super excited about getting to see. Plushie has been in our community for a very long time. I have hung out in Plushie streams a whole bunch, so you know, Plushie and I have gamed off streams and just hung out and had a good time. And Plushie, I think, wins the award for the most unique swag to give away. So the first thing that I got from Plushie is this adorable, I'm gonna call it pillow, that is like a keychain. So like it's got this star, but it's got, you know, her avatar on it, and it's so cute and it's so soft. Like, it's beautiful. It is amazing. And not only did you get this, but gave these pens away that have her avatar on them as well. So both of them very amazing. Going to be using this pen fairly often. I greatly appreciate the swag plushie and being able to hang out with plushie. If we can get a shout out for damaged plushie, that would be great. Come here, you. While we're doing that, come here. What is up with you? Velvet, that's shouting out yourself.
Yeah, oh no.
Did you know tennis was originally
God.
played only with erect penises with a net attached at the end?
Look at his face
It was originally
contemplating
called
penis.
Penis was considered one of the most manly sports of all time until the great tip touch of 1924. Afterwards, everyone decided not to discuss anything with the sport anymore until European ladies decided to invent a new non-penis sport while their husbands did all the cooking, no longer able to
The great tip touch of 1924. Not ever going to be able to get over that. It was a sad day for the sport of penis. You want to hear the rest? I have a timer on it. I think it can only show 30 seconds. I can extend that, but if you want to hear the rest, you can go to Plushie's channel and find via clicking on the clip and see the full clip. Chase, I don't know what you're doing. And while you're there, give her a follow. So another game that we found in we need a bigger, longer penis. Indeed. Another game we found in Indie Alley is a game called Starlight Revolver. So it is kind of like a mix of like a JRPG with League of Legends with like a roguelike looking, but this is one of their characters. I got to actually try the game out. It was a lot of fun. I am very much looking forward to the game. So if I think it's available on Steam to wishlist. So again, the name is Starlight Revolver. Go check it out. I am very excited about it. We will be playing it here at some point. See what else I got. I can go off here. I also got a shirt from the Humane Society. Fight for all animals. This way. So this one's pretty nice. It is in a size I can actually wear, which makes me happy. I like it when the shirts that I get are actually able to be worn. As I've said already today, I'm a pretty big guy. I like to get a 4X shirt, not because that's what I need, but because that's what, one, after shrinking in the laundry, and two, like, I tend to wear, like, my actual shirt size is a 2XL T. I need a tall version. So I tend to get a 4X to make up for the shrinking of the shirt and the fact that it's hard to get a T size. So Sunday, let's go into Sunday. Sunday we started off with breakfast with Plushie and Chriselle. I'm hoping I'm saying their name right. We took an Uber up to Little Italy, where they were staying, and unfortunately the restaurant had like an hour and a half to an hour 45-minute wait. So we finally got to sit down for breakfast at like 1 o'clock ish. It was a long wait. But we got to spend a lot of time with Plushie and Chriselle because of that. We got to the convention center about 3. maybe 3:30. So it was, most of the con was over for the day, but we did manage to get back to AverMedia and get some more raffle tickets. And guess what? 3 out of the 4 of us won the raffle. So I got another Elena XL. This one is an extra large t-shirt. So we got another t-shirt, and we got, I don't know, I think they're holographic. It's hard to tell. We got a deck of Elena cards, so you can kind of see here. I don't think it moves at all, but I can't tell. And then here's the back. So these are kind of a cool set of cards. I'm excited to actually open them and look through them, but I wanted to leave them sealed until after I had showed them off on stream. And then the final thing I won of the Sunday raffle is this AverMedia blanket. It's not microfiber, and it already has cat hair on it. Thanks, Chase. But it's, you know, it's not the greatest blanket in the world, but it is a blanket, and I love blankets, and I will use it. So yeah, I got that. Mama Flash won a similar pack of cards, a mouse pad, and I want to say a t-shirt. Mama Flash, can you comment on that? Am I right on that being what you got? Bless you, Chase. Aw, dude. He snotted right on the new mouse pad. You jerk. Oh, the last thing was a plushie, like similar to the plushie that we got from Plushie, but not quite a. Can you stop? Dude, calm it down. God, I hope that was snot. What? Oh, yes, he snot on the mouse pad. Plushie, however, won their 4K graphics card. Or not graphics card, capture card. Sorry. Wrong piece of tech. Very different in terms of price. But she got their 4K capture card. Have to admit, a little bit jealous. Was hoping for with the issues that we had last weekend with the capture card, I was really hoping that we would be able to get a capture card this weekend. Now I've got more stories on that. So towards the end of the day Sunday, Plushie and Chriselle wanted to go look at, I think they were getting pictures with some Monster Hunter cosplayers, and I wanted to go check back in with the Ultra Mega Cats dev and try out the game. So Mama Flash gets to try it out first. Mama Flash, I don't know what you want to say about the game, but feel free to put in chat what you thought of it. I thought it had promise. I was kind of surprised that like I died in room 2 or 3, which makes me wonder if like the balance might not quite be there yet.
The who? The her.
Meaning me, not the game. Oh, Mama Flash got her butt kicked, but to Mama Flash's credit, she does not play games on mouse and keyboard. She plays with controller, and they did not have a controller. So I wonder if the game could use some balance work still. I think it's promising. I like the idea of like, I mean, it was kind of Overwatch with cats, just not PvP. It was PvE, which I know Mama Flash might not understand what I just said, but most people will. Words. And so the cool thing, and we're wrapping back to what I said about talking with them Friday and giving them the cat sticker. The laptop they had in between the two stations, between the two stations was just shut and connected via HDMI to the monitors. My sticker, my Chase sticker, was stuck onto the laptop. They actually liked the sticker enough to put my sticker on their laptop. I thought that was so cool. And it melted my heart. At other points during the weekend, I'm not sure which days or which, they were all kind of blending together, and then we'll get to Monday. We went to the Loot Cave. I got a couple shirts. I got this lovely, oh god, lighting. This lovely, what if no, how about this way? Lovely TwitchCon bottle. I didn't realize at first that it was a, like, it has the straw doohickey here and then like a straw inside. That's pretty cool. You need a Chase sticker, damn it. Well, I almost always have them on me, so at some point we just need to meet. So I got this. I got a couple shirts. I got I think that was mostly it. Oh, and I got the dinosaur pillow that we saw Wednesday. Let's see here. I have a whole bunch of stuff in this bag as well. So let me grab some of this out. Oh, here we go. Who is this from? I got this sticker. I cannot for the life of me remember who that sticker was associated with. Here is the advertisement for Ultra Mega Cats. So it's described as step aside Ninja Turtles. It's time for the Ultra Mega Cats to hit the big stage. 5 different Ultra Cats with different play styles and personalities. Each cat has 50 different mods that can be unlocked, offering more variety. It's an arena-based co-op PvE combat for up to 2 players in early access and 4 players at co-op or at full release. So we're gonna be keeping our eyes on that. The TwitchCon always gives out a affiliate prize and a partner prize to their partners as well. So this year the prize was basically the same exact thing as 2019. We got this lovely little pouch, and then a pair of sunglasses that just say Twitch affiliate on them. I actually think these are less cool than the sunglasses we got in 2019, but whatever. It's something to keep as a memento. I'll take it. Not as cool as the affiliate keycaps that we got last year, which I actually have in my keyboard. You want to make some stickers too? 100%. I will make our horde so I can resolve. Chase, what are you doing? Dude, you are just trying to cause trouble. Let's see here. What else do I got? This was just kind of a marketplace that I wasn't really quite sure about how it worked. All right. Fractal design. This is one I want to talk about. So I posted some pictures in my Discord of the TwitchCon 2024 channel. They had some really sweet headphones. These headphones were they're not out yet, but they are wireless headphones that sit in a dock, and that dock actually charges them. With RGB they last about 20 hours. Without RGB they last 40 hours. They are not noise canceling, but I can tell you this, They're more noise canceling than probably any other headphones I've ever had, which is pretty sweet. And they'll be coming out next month. So I'm very excited for those. And very excited to see where that goes. I apparently have another D-Stream bucket hat. Went and talked with Blackmagic Design, who is the company that makes DaVinci Resolve. And DaVinci Resolve is the software I use to edit videos for YouTube and TikTok and all that. Oh, there's the card for, wait. Oh, for the Ultra Mega Cats. I don't actually know where this might have been from Ultra Mega Cats. It's plushy cat. Trying to see if this will get Chase's attention. Doesn't seem to be, but so yeah, that's the thing. What else we got? Another AMD keychain. We got a sticker sticker pouch sheet, that's the word, from Lightstream. Lightstream is a web-based way of streaming from console, specifically from PlayStation and Xbox, without the need for a capture card. Does not work with Xsola, who Lightstream was working with, is the one that does the console streaming without a capture card. It's a web-based solution. Does not work with the Switch though. I don't actually know what this seems like. It's stickers, but hard to tell. So here's the other sticker sheet. Pretty cool. As you can tell, I do need a place to start keeping all my stickers, because there's a lot of stickers. Like, there's a lot of stickers. I got a little pin from Western Digital. Is this gonna show up? Western Digital black pin. What is this? Oh, this was the D-Stream monetization. Here is the Blackmagic Design pin. There is a whole bunch of like pin trading at TwitchCon as well. I have never really participated in that, but it is a thing that goes on. There is a company that I spoke with and signed up for called Holler, that basically they advertise themselves as the ability to sell shout outs on your stream, engage with your audience, and add a revenue stream. As far as I can tell, they are a company that allows you to give viewers the ability to go to your your link on their site, pay money through them, and you will say whatever requested to say. I don't quite understand. So something I need to look into further and see if it's something that would be interesting for us to integrate into our stream. Here's some more Lightstream stickers. I don't know how I got a second pack of those, but and then I also at one point got to meet Andrew from Gamers Heaven. I have been watching Andrew on TikTok for quite some time. He has been doing streaming on Twitch lately, and Gamers Heaven is it's hard to describe because you can't just describe it with like one little word or anything. So think of like a hobby store that has things like Magic and Pokemon cards and board games and like D&D stuff, combined with a ramen shop and a anime shop, and their plan is to bring, I can't remember the name of the city in Japan, like Akibihara or something like that. Jenny, maybe you know the name of the city I'm talking about. Basically they want to bring that to the Akihabara. Thank you, Velvet. They want to bring that to the US. So talking of like being able to live there and stuff like that too. I love what they're trying to do. I don't know personally whether like if it'll work out for them. I wish them the best because I agree that's no one said capybara. I said Akihabara, which is probably also not how it's pronounced, but anyways, I love the idea, I love the concept, and I wish the best for them. So funny story, I have been watching Andrew's TikToks for pretty much the entire time I've lived in Texas. I found him shortly after. At some point I was talking with Hose about this, and come to find out that Hose knows one of the other co-owners of Gamers Heaven, Miss Amy Alley, and it just was funny to me that like that connection happened. So it was really cool. Like I just went up to him and said, hey, you know, sorry to bother you. I've been watching your TikToks for a few years now. I love what you're trying to do, and I just really wanted to say hi. That takes a lot of effort for me. Like it takes a lot for me to just walk up to someone and say hi and fanboy over them. I tend to like to fanboy from a distance. I think that's everything I have to show off. I think. There might be some more stuff over there, but oh, there's those. Yeah, I felt bad for interrupting the conversation he was having. Oh god, the webcam again. See, there's two things that we need for this stream at this point, in terms of buying things. I need a better webcam that doesn't do this shit all the time, where I have to come into camera control, turn the focus off, turn the focus back on, and hit OK again and fix it. We need a better webcam, because even if I just turn autofocus off once it has focused, the next time I open OBS, it'll be back on. You can't like save your settings on the on this particular webcam, and it really annoys me. Chase, what did you just do? Why are you trying to access my Hotmail? What are you doing, cat? Get off the keyboard. Get off. Get off. Off the keyboard. Anyways, so that's kind of how. Oh, and Sunday, after we got done with the convention, oh, you know what? There was hang on. There was another company that I wanted to bring up. Dream Battle. Viewer Battles. What is the name of them? I'm gonna be really sad if I can't find their name. Twitch stream viewer battles. Not Twitch rivals. What was the name of the company? Which I'm fairly certain is where this came from, and I just can't remember their name off the top of my head. It was right next to Starlight Revolver. Chat Battler Twitch. Was it Battle of the Chat? That doesn't sound right. No. Ah, that's so frustrating. I'm gonna have to look at their map. There's one more TwitchCon map. Let me see if I can. This is nowhere near what things looked like. G Portal was not there. Oh, this is the 2023 map. No wonder. This Paris, San Diego 2022. What about this one? Should have been 46, I think. Chat battlers. What was the name? What was the number again? 46. Oh man. Doesn't look like 46 is on there. Chat battlers. I wish. Oh wait, do I have them in my phone maybe? Maybe that's where I had them. I know I had them somewhere saved, and I thought I had it saved because that was something I was really excited about. There we go. Chatbattlers.com. Okay, for some reason I chatbattlers.com, which is coming in October, so let me link this for you guys. And I really want to jump into this and be a part of it. I think it's something that's going to be really exciting, to the point that I'm joining the Discord right now. I'm going to wishlist it on Steam, which I need to log in first. Unfortunately, email verification. There we go. Add to your wish list. Let's see here. Is there anything else of note? Working through the tickets. All right, so I will look into that a little bit tonight. But yeah, so that was like the main parts of the con. Monday was a pretty rough day for both Mama Flash and I. We had asked earlier on into the hotel if there was any chance of getting a later checkout, because checkout was at like 11, but our flights weren't till 4-ish. Oh god, the webcam's screwed up again. Where's the webcam? Fake your video. Unfocus. Refocus. There we go. All right. And they basically said, well, you'll have to call us at 7 a.m. Well, Mama Flash called and they said, nope. So Mama Flash was never able to get back to sleep. It sucked. My flight was delayed 3 or 4 times. But otherwise we had a wonderful breakfast at, oh, I completely forgot about dinner Saturday night. I'll get back to that. But a wonderful breakfast at Broken Yolk Cafe again. We got to see My Star and Garfield there again. I spied Jojo Says Brie from across the restaurant, but I didn't want to like run up to them and be like, oh my god, hi, when the con was over. And so I tweeted at them like saying, hey, I know that like you might be running low on social battery, so I don't want to just randomly walk up and say hi, but I would really love to say hi. And they unfortunately they didn't get to see it until it was too late. But another person that I ended up following on Twitter because I saw a lot of their content on there and saw that they were, you know, a positive in a space of content that could definitely be negative with TwitchCon and stuff. Speaking of negatives, the biggest negative of the weekend was Metapalooza 2 Electric Boogaloo. So last year we had issues with Fogo de Chao when we went in Vegas. This year was no different. It was awful. It was quite literally awful. We would go, so for reference, this is a Brazilian steakhouse, and it's like, I think the cheap meal was like 40 and the premium was 67 per person. So I got the regular one, Mama Flash got the premium one, Axel got the regular one, and the way Brazilian steakhouses work is every couple minutes they come around with different meats, and they ask you if you would like some, and you say, you know, yes, I would like, you know, some cooked at this level, and then they slice some off for you and you take it and you eat that. And usually that's just a constant parade while you have this little, for Fogo, it's like kind of like a coaster that has a side that's green and a side that's red. And so while it's green, they're supposed to continuously come to you and offer you food. If you flip it over, that's a sign of, hey, no, we're done.
Denied.
So now when I say every couple of minutes, I mean usually you haven't finished the meat that you just got by the time the next person is there. We had like 3 or 4 times where it was like
Denied.
20 to 25 minutes in between food. And it wasn't that, oh, our guy finally came back around. It was people saw, like, the other section, the people who were bringing meat to other sections saw how annoyed we were getting and were trying to help and do something. This got to the point where at one point a manager came by, or at least I assume they were a manager, I don't know. They had a tie on. That generally implies manager. And he asked what was wrong. And Mama Flash explained to him. And his response was, and she said that we were having a bad experience. And he said, yes, it is a bad experience, but you should instead try coming on a Monday or Tuesday.
Huh?
What? Your answer to our server disappeared and we're not getting food is, oh, you should try on a different day instead. Huh? Excuse me? I want to make it note. For the 3 of us to go to this restaurant,
Denied.
it was nearly $200. And we all left hungry. That's how bad it was. Besides that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? What? Oh, I get it. Yeah. On our walk back to the hotel, Axel went and got Subway. That's how bad this was. Hi, Kenny. What do you think you're doing, Cat? Where do you think you're going? So it wasn't just us. Like, and I want to give Mama Flash credit. She has been doing a really good job of trying not to, like, be grumpy at meals over things and not, like, be a Karen and, you know, things like that. This time it was utterly deserved. I fully embraced Mama Flash going off on them. And I don't think she went off on them enough. I actually think that Axel and Mama Flash told me to tip too much. I don't think they deserved the tip I gave. So that night, Mama Flash and I both wrote terrible reviews on Google. It was maybe 20%. That was like $18. They still haven't called you? That I don't expect they ever will. Besides your husband getting shot, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? See, I got it, host. I got it. So yeah, I mean, there were definitely some upsides. There were definitely some downsides. Okay, who am I kidding? There were a lot of downsides, and I felt very excluded at TwitchCon. And I don't remember who said it earlier of, it felt like if you're a big streamer, you matter, everyone else doesn't. To the point, and I'm not trying to give Blurp shit over this, but it was something I saw on Sunday when we walked past the Blurp booth. They changed their giveaway wheel to say affiliates and partners only. Like, thankfully I'm an affiliate and thankfully we'd already been, but like, wow, that's a lot of people that get excluded by that. I don't understand how they managed to screw up that bad. Like, they have a constant crew of people just walking around with a hunk of meat. We never saw our server, like the server that started serving us, we never saw him again after like the first 10 or 15 minutes. Never again. No clue whatever happened to him. So I don't like, and you would think that like they would say, oh, your server went on break or, you know, something. Oh, you were sorry. No clue. Not a single clue. And I get it. Don't get me wrong. I understand there was a convention and you had the Padres game on the same night. But it's San Diego within walking distance. The convention center is used all the time. The Padres have games there all the time. It's not like this is all that irregular of a situation. Like, our wait to get in, which we did not make a reservation. I want to make this clear. We did not make a reservation because I didn't want to call. It was a 15-minute wait. It's not even like it was that busy to where it was like an hour plus the wait, right? It was a 15-minute wait to get in. I can understand why everybody was leaving now, but in the business of service, serve. What the fuck? Yeah. I don't know. So there was a lot of downsides, don't get me wrong. I wish I could say I came away from TwitchCon with all these cool ideas and things that I want to do and, you know, new energy. I'll be honest, I didn't walk away with that. I didn't walk away with any of that. I walked away with feeling like if CB and Beetle aren't there to vouch for me, I don't matter to anyone. And that was tough. Like, I get our numbers aren't the highest here. And, you know, I'm not trying to complain. This is not complaining about our numbers from me at all. It's compared to bigger streamers, I get it. There are bigger streamers that have much better opportunities for a company than I do. And I'm okay with that. But when every single one of them basically says, if you're not a big streamer, we don't care about you, it makes you really wonder, why do I do this when nobody appreciates you? Especially a game that you thought like you've given a lot of time to and, you know, helped out with and stuff, you know, and just to find out they don't care. Well, and I appreciate that, Melissa. I'm not trying to say that you guys don't. I definitely appreciate you all being here. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be going next year. It'll kind of depend on who else is going. It was not a great experience. And Topaz and Hose can both vouch that I was in not a great mood for the first couple days. I was pretty upset with the way things were, and it sucked. But once it got to the point where I stopped caring so much about the convention and we decided to basically just hang out with Plushy and Chriselle and then and Axel as well and just enjoy, like, Sunday night we ordered pizza and went to the hot tub and met some cool people in the hot tub and just hung out, and that was, I mean, one of the best parts of the weekend. Hanging out with Plushy was probably the highlight of my weekend. You know, just getting to be with people that you don't ever get to see but once a year or even less is like the highlight. So, but it has been nearly